Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Gentleman Psychic. Guys and gals, non-gendered pals, I am your host, your MC, Richard-Lael. Welcome to a New Year's Eve celebration. But yes, we are also celebrating the end of the new year, or the end of the old year, the beginning of the new year, rather. But more importantly, let's talk about why we are really, really here. We are actually here because we are here to celebrate a very special day. We are going to celebrate a day that will live in infamy. We are here to celebrate my birthday. That's right. Happy birthday to me. Today is my birthday, and I could not think of anyone more that I wanted to spend my birthday and New Year's Eve with than people that I love. You at home, and I would love to introduce to you my drear ghoul fiend herself, Ms. Courtney Buckley and Mr. Nathan Buckley. Hello.
Hello and happy birthday. It's an honor to spend it with you.
Oh, thank you so much. How are you?
I'm great. I've been looking forward to this for 365 days because this is the third time we've done it, and it's always a blast. How are you? How's your birthday been?
Oh, it's fabulous. It is so fabulous. Before we talk too much about my birthday, I want to say hello to Nathan. Hi, Nathan.
Hello. I'd also like to wish you a happy birthday. May you live long and die young.
What?
Live long and die young.
No, I like it that way.
Whenever he dies, he doesn't feel like he's lived too long.
No, Nathan, I liked it that way. I wish I would have come up with that. That was really funny. May you live long, die young. Is that what you said? That was good comedy timing. Bravo. I think
Thank you.
My job. So Nathan, how was your did you have a Christmas?
I did, and it was nice. Yeah. But yeah.
Good. You know, I had the best Xmas. I don't call it Christmas. I had the best Xmas that one could possibly have. You know what I did? I did not go anywhere. And I sat down and I reupholstered not one, not two, 3 chairs. I reupholstered 3 chairs in my Victorian parlor because why not? Right?
That's very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, it's not that impressive. I mean, I am a witch.
You know what we did on Christmas Day?
What did you do on Xmas?
We went and saw Nosferatu because, as everyone knows from watching us on Witches Movie Coven, our Thanksgiving tradition is to go to the movies. But this year they decided to release a horror film on Christmas. So how could we not? So we went and saw that.
Ah, well, I mean, you know, I once was called not Nosferatu because that's too negative, but I'm Yasferatu. I am hearing the tiny voices in my head say that we have a special guest, Chad Edward Lee Evett, known as Chad Hatter. He's here to spill the tea. Hello, Chad. How are you?
Okay, now how are you?
I am very well. You are here to spill the tea, no?
Yes, and I have it right here. I thought I could treat you for your birthday to a cup. So this is for you.
Oh, that is so lovely.
Yeah, you may enjoy that. That's for
Oh, I
you.
do actually. Thank you. Oh, it has honey.
I'm It's lovely, isn't it?
That was really quite good. So, Chadwick, I love that you are dressed in your dressing gown.
Yes, I wanted to do something subtle.
Okay. Well, tell us about your costume.
Well, this robe that I'm wearing has this lovely woven detail on it that goes up the shoulders and down the cuffs. And I made it as a younger man. Yeah. But, you know, I'm afraid to get rid of anything because, you know, the second you do, it'll come back into style. So.
Well, it's very nicely done.
I've got you nestled inside of a vase of roses.
That is that's where I belong.
Of course.
Your video is what I hear is it's bleeding. I mean, that's the most lovely thing that one can do is, we bleed for those we love. Courtney says she's Buckley. Courtney says she's Buckley. She says Courtney is muted, and it says that Rob, our producer, says that your audio is a little bit obnoxiously. Well, he said your audio is bleeding. So I know you're at a party, Carl.
Mute me whenever you need to. I will loiter accordingly.
Sure. Well, we can hear a little bit of an echo, but we'll continue on. Chadwick, I know that you're at this fabulous party, but we decided since we're at this Slumber party, I'm going to mute you for just a second, Chad, so that we can hear you around the party.
Major surgery.
So what I was starting to say is that, I thought it was thunder. It was not. I forgot. Fireworks. People are celebrating me everywhere. So I know that you're at a party and you are having good food to eat. And Courtney and Nathan have good food to eat. They opted for, of course, what is that? Chicken nuggets? Chicken nuggets. And I went for pizza. I had pizza delivered, and of course I'm not going to eat it because I already ate the pizza man. Chad, what were you munching
We just
on?
noshed on glass noodles that were prepared by our lovely friend Rebecca, who is with child.
Glass noodles. Oh, that sounds delightful.
Yes.
I haven't eaten glass in years.
Well, not since your carnival days, but then we had V made some magnificent marinated chicken that we had with lots of pepper on it. Goodness gracious. And mini corn dogs. Mini.
That sounds delightful.
I'm
you're
so
down and you're
jealous.
all
I
left out
love
bomb.
a mini corn dog.
Me too. I mean, what's not to love, right? It's corn. It's a dog. What's not to love? Let me read some of the comments. We have Sue George. Happy birthday, dear friend. Eager to celebrate with you. I am so happy you are here. Tabitha Meadows says, Lord Chad, heart emoji, trumpet emoji. Mickey Norrell says, Chad. Adam Gunn says, yes, because we were talking about Yasferatu. Elisa says that they are eating a cheeseburger. Adam says, OMG, my buddy said that movie is great. Happy birthday. They look amazing. I love that. Happy as a birthday, Richard-Lael. That is such a lovely thing. I am, like I started to say, I am so honored that I am here to spend my birthday with the people that I love the most. My birthday would not be the same without these 4 people in the screen. And yes, I'm counting on myself. And of course, I cannot forget the fact that my parents had intercourse. So I have to thank them.
Your mother really did the heavy lifting, yeah.
She certainly did. She was actually bleeding internally. They thought that she was going to die. She swelled up like she had twins, triplets even. And then it was a long journey. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was nice and warm, and then I went down this long tunnel, and then the next thing I know,
They put up his baby photo.
This is my baby photo. I was just a few days old when this photograph was taken about 593 years ago. I don't know why everyone is laughing. Nathan, didn't you start off with a mustache like that when you were 5 days old?
Yeah. Shaved it since then.
And then, of course, because mother insisted.
It's true. You haven't seen his neck beard yet. It's gross.
Oh, Chadwick, I have not introduced you. This is my friend Nathan. You know
Hello.
Courtney, of course, but this is Nathan, and Nathan is rarely ever seen on Witch's Movie Coven, but he is here to celebrate my.
Well, he is a handsome one, isn't he? Look at that crop top.
Thank you.
You're very
this
welcome.
Is not crop top.
No,
this
your
is...
hair.
I meant your
Oh.
hair.
Oh,
Although he has been known to wear my shirts, which look like a crop top on him. So
Well, that's lovely.
yeah.
But I have to admit, a long time ago, because I'm quite old as it is, and I have lived through the 80s. And by the 80s, I meant the 1780s, but I lived through the 80s, and probably the seventh time of living through the 80s. I remember there was a phase where men were wearing crop top shirts and really short shorts. And there was a certain film, on Witch's Movie Coven, we discuss movies. And there was a certain film about lost boys. I mean, they were the lost boys. They were vampires. And there was one scene where one of the vampires has got this sort of crop top. And I remember going,
Nathan's seen that movie.
What
I have.
you have you seen that movie?
I have. You're eating maggots, Michael. You're eating maggots.
Oh, the quotes run in the family. Look at this.
That was good. That was
Thank you.
really good. I'm impressed. Nathan, what is your favorite vampire movie?
I'd say Nosferatu.
The new one?
Yes, the new one. It brought my my faith in the concept of vampires back, after you ruined it.
And how did I ruin it?
Twilight.
Mm-hmm.
Twilight. I mean,
Oh, my.
I guess.
Oh, there's that crop top.
Oh.
Oh.
Isn't that beautiful? Tell me that's not beautiful.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Chadwick is actually, we commented a little bit about what Chadwick is wearing. Chadwick actually designed this after a certain vampire, didn't you?
Yes, so the robe that I'm wearing is a replica of the one worn by Eddie Izzard when they played Grandpa Munster in the remake of The Munsters that was called Mockingbird Lane in 2012. And I actually have Eddie's signature right there. And I have Brian Fuller, who was the creator of the show's signature right here. And this robe has this lovely little embroidered D on the chest for Dracula. And when I was a younger man, it fit me, but it doesn't anymore because I'm quite large. I'll have to remake it. But yeah, I don't know if you can see, but it's quite long and lovely.
It's so lovely.
Stunning.
Yeah, Gina.
In fact,
Truly stunning.
I'm gonna slip away for just a moment. I will be right back.
We'll be white queer. Actually, many of you have not seen, and how rude of me as a host. I have not even taken you on a tour of my house yet. So would you like to go on a tour with me of my home?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Well, let's go on a tour then. Here we go. Well, at some point we'll go on this
Hello,
tour.
and welcome to my home. This is at the front door. We are greeted by my very dear friend, Bruno. He's a little grumpy lately. As we turn to the left, I get to introduce you to my friends, my boys. We'll start here because he's right at the forefront. This is Belphegor. This is Lucifuge, Old Scratch, my friend the Devil, Osmodia, Belial, and someone rather familiar. After we go from Bruno, we meet Mama Bear, and of course, Baby Bear, and sometimes known as Brother Bear, Gilbert Robert Innes of Stowe, Scotland. He was the wealthiest commoner of his day and the founder of the Bank of Scotland. Up here we have Baffy, the very judgy goat, and his companion, Vincent van Gogh. Poor thing, he only has 1 ear as opposed to 3. Frederick the Boar. Let us go into the second parlor. Here we are greeted by King John of Poland. He died in the 1680s. He was a friend of my father's. Over here we have Mortis. He joins me on all of my seances. That's Daffy. This little guy is Hercule Parrot. He died in 1872 and hasn't stopped screaming about it since. Let's go to the library. Some of my books date to the late 1600s and a reliquary from a church. At the top, we have Wily E and his drear fiend, Roadrunner. Let us go into the pièce de résistance. This is my master bedchamber. I like to refer to this as the Chambord Chalet. I built this Cille de Lis out of 500 years of antique architectural salvage, including what I refer to as my deathbed. Right over here, this is Nathaniel Beauregard Coach, or NBC for short. This is a Gustave Doré. It depicts Dante Alighieri and his guide, Virgil, touring the delightful pits of hell. I was there once. No simple family home is good without a secret passage. So let's go into my playroom, shall we? This is my playroom, where I play chess with Thing. He's so handy. I even have a model of what the exterior of my home looks like, at least in my mind. You might recognize these little fellows, Black Phillip and Black Phillip 2. Let's go back through really quickly. We'll close the doors behind us because we were not raised in a barn. In a cave, yes, but not in a barn. Thank you for coming on a tour with me. I love my home. It's so nice and glittery.
Will you give me some more champagne? My glasses are
Just more champagne.
The way I would pay an entrance fee to your house.
Well, look who is
Hello, darling.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and ghouls, guys and gals. I am
Good. You're right.
I am so pleased to introduce to you my dear friend, Ms. V. Neal. Oscar winner V. Neal. Hi, darling. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm a little far away from the phone, but I'm gonna make an attempt to hear you better.
Happy New Year, my lovely. How are you?
I'm really, really good. Is there a way to turn the volume up? Because I have a lot of noise around me. We're having a little bit of a gathering, so I have a lot of people talking at the moment.
Chadwick might be able to turn the volume up.
Let me hold the phone. The heck with this. Okay, now I can probably hear you. Oh, so.
Oh, yes, I can hear you so much better.
Oh, that's so much better.
This is the glamorous V. Neal. Hello, V. How are you, darling?
I'm absolutely fabulous. How are you, Richard-Lael, this evening? Happy
I am
birthday.
Thank you so much, lovelies. Thank you so much. For those of you who do not know Ms. V. Neal, Ms. V. Neal is a makeup artist, and she has worked with some of the most well respected. Now, if memory serves, Ms. V, you did the makeup for Edward Scissorhands.
The rest of the champagne, that's all that's left unless we open another bottle.
Well, let's open another bottle. I can't have that. An
Uh,
empty champagne bottle? That's not acceptable.
It is not acceptable. You did makeup for you did Edward Scissorhands. You've done Pirates of the Caribbean, Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yes. No, I didn't do Big Adventure. No.
No,
I did
no,
Big Holiday. I
okay.
should have done
Pee-wee's
Big
Big Holiday.
Adventure, but I was on another show and I couldn't get off, so that's what happened with that.
What was your favorite film to do makeup on?
Oh gosh, that's like asking what my favorite child is. You know what? I had such an amazing career and I got to work on so many cool movies. It's really hard to choose one. I mean, for the longest time, I would always say, oh, The Lost Boys was my favorite movie to work on. Because it was, and then then I did something else like, oh my God, that was so much fun. And then I did something else that was like, oh God, that was the best time ever. Then I did the pirate movies. I mean, come on, what's better than to be on a ship full of pirates? Yes,
And
okay. And then I did the Hunger Games with all those great kids, and oh my God, that was a blast. So You know what? It's hard to choose. It really is.
And didn't you do also Beetlejuice?
I did. I did Beetlejuice. My Oscars were for Beetlejuice, Mrs. Doubtfire, and Ed Wood. Now, Ed Wood was a trippy movie too. That was a Tim Burton movie, and I thought when we did, Beetlejuice, I thought, who the hell is going to go see this movie, right? And of course, everybody's seen it. And then when we were doing Ed Wood, I went, oh my God, this is the weirdest movie ever. Nobody is going to see this movie except for like weird cults, people that watch old shitty movies. And then of course it became, another, cult classic. So who can tell about anything anymore?
Well, I loved Ed Wood. I love that film, and I have to say that I have another friend who was actually part of that filming. Now you wouldn't have known him because he was the arm in one of the scenes. He was hanging out the car, and his arm was seen in one of the scenes. But that was as far as he got in.
I didn't hear that. He was doing what?
My friend was one of the background actors. He was only the arm. You could see his arm hanging out of one of the old classic cars.
Okay, good.
He should have won an Oscar for that one. That arm
He
was
shoulda.
Oscar-worthy. Dana Wilson says, I love Beetlejuice. So that is wonderful. We've got some people here, V, who have also said that this one says Santa Clara, which of course that is from the Lost
Yes.
Boys.
Which was actually Santa Cruz, of course.
Alyssa says, I love her. So you have some people here who love you.
Thank
I'm
you.
trying not to fangirl very hard right now because the Hunger Games are like my go-to movie. I love them, and Pirates we're obsessed with. So we're trying to like breathe calmly right now.
Breathe calmly. It's okay. They were cool and they were fun to work on. They really were. They were. And the Hunger Games, what was so great about the Hunger Games as a makeup artist, we got to do everything we've ever learned to do as a makeup artist because we did everything from avant-garde makeup to people with amputations. I mean, there was we did everything in between, we did an animal creature. We did, people that got ripped up and whipped I mean, we did everything. Every single
That's
thing you've ever been
amazing.
taught to do as a makeup artist, we did on those movies. So it was pretty cool.
That is so fun. I would like to introduce, we have from the other side of the world, we have my good friend Bloody Mary from here in New Orleans.
Happy birthday and
Hi,
happy
Bloody
New Year and greetings from New Orleans.
Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you. And also say hello to Ms. V. Neal over here in the corner.
Hello, I'm trying to get
We
my
have-
screen to turn right. Hello, greetings.
It looks correct to me. Are you wanting to go horizontally?
It looks different than everyone else's. So I'm holding
Is
it.
it? I
It's
can
better
make
to
it.
go
Oh, there I
horizontally.
am horizontally now. Is that better?
Am I okay or am I upside down?
You're a little sideways. Your
Let's sit
lock,
on the
your
light
lock
sector.
screen may
There's a
go
little remote
on.
control device in one of those dishes back there.
Is that any better?
That's okay, because here in New Orleans, we like to see things on an angle.
You look better on an angle. Because our houses are, tilted.
That is so true. Ms. V, we're going to mute you for just a second because there's a little bit of a background noise, and then we're just for a second to come over here and talk to Ms. Bloody Mary. Hello, Ms. Bloody Mary. So welcome. Happy New Year to you, my friend.
What you doing?
So I'm doing well. As you know, we're having a slumber party, and I'm here with some of the most wonderful people that I love so very much. You are one of my friends that I love to see. Now,
And you too?
Bloody Mary is she was seen on Ghost Adventures. She's one of the Ghost Adventures alum, and you have a ghost tour here in New Orleans.
Yes, I have the alumni ghost tour in New Orleans for over 30 years. First one that did all paranormal, first one that did Evening Cemetery. I'm the inventor of the horrible things like haunted pub crawls and things like that. But I'm also an author, and I have a haunted museum and a store.
Amazing. So what do you have any idea, like what do you what do you have going on in the spiritual world? Do you have anything you can talk about? Do you have any hauntings? Do you have any
all
things
of those
anything?
things. Pick one. Pick one. Are there any hauntings for the particular hauntings for the new year? Well, the new year is a time that we have to. We should cleanse out some outworn things. That doesn't mean spirits, but try to clean some of the ick or the parasites out. So this is a cleansing time, right? And then on the 6th, on Little Christmas, on the Epiphany, that's a big time in New Orleans, right? And a big time spiritually, 12th night. But it's officially the beginning of Mardi Gras season. So we wake up other spirits for that. So and
fun.
it's Joan of Arc Day. That's
So
the first
fun.
parade for Joan of Arc.
I do love her. Joan of Arc is she is my
And
favorite.
that is the least dramatic of parades. It's not like touristy. It's not loud and obnoxious. It's very real.
It's pretty great.
Well,
We introduced you to Bloody Mary, but now I want to introduce you to Lord Chad Hatter. This is Bloody Mary right up here at the front. Bloody Mary and I are friends from here in New Orleans. She's also been on Ghost Adventures. Chad Edward Lee Evett, or as I call him, Chadwick. He is a costumer in Los Angeles, and he is a magician of his own right.
I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get it if it kills me.
Are you doing sleight of hand?
No, I'm trying to.
My favorite is when Chad puts us in things. So it's the freezer, it's the car. Now it's a bush for some reason.
No, you're actually in a candelabra. Because I don't have anything to put my phone in.
Candelabra.
Yes.
I like that. It's very.
I
Very
actually
unique.
was going to begin to make my exit because it's just getting very raucous over here, and I fear I won't be able to hear anything you guys are saying.
Is it the fireworks
That
or your
is
friends?
perfectly.
Yeah.
The fireworks are here.
We can hear. I hear the same ones you do because we're not that many blocks apart.
Oh, that's brilliant.
We're not that far. We're practically at the same
I was
party.
going to.
But with that,
I was gonna be different and knock on your door.
that would have been
I
fabulous.
was like, maybe he doesn't
That
want
would-
anyone
I
there.
would have welcomed you. Chadwick, we love you. I know it's loud and raucous. Happy New Year, my friend. I love you. Send my love to V. Tell her thank you. Tell everyone at the party that I love them, and thank you for the tea. That was so
You're so
lovely
very
that you were
welcome,
able to do
darling.
that.
Everyone be safe out there tonight, and
Yeah.
we'll talk to you soon.
Clear out the
Happy
old
New Year,
people.
Chad.
Bye,
guys.
Chad. Bye, Matt.
Happy
Happy
birthday, Richard-Lael. Mwah.
birthday. Is
Thank
this,
you. Love you. Love you. Love you. We
do
love
you
you long
have
time.
a lot of
Um,
birthday parties online?
Well, you know what? It's my favorite thing to do because I'm somewhat of a recluse, and when I can go out, but I love to see the people that I love to see that I couldn't
Mhm.
see, and so this is much more my speed. But
I get stressed out.
I know that you are known as the Voodoo Queen of New
Yes.
Orleans, and we're going to do some predictions about the future, and I'm going to actually have Miss Courtney. Miss Courtney is actually going to help me with this one. Now, if you want to, we'll do a little bit right here, and then we'll have you make some predictions, maybe if you wish. So, Courtney Buckley, I'm going to make some predictions. You're going to. I want your input, but before we do, I have 3 decks for you to choose from. I'm going to say what I see. You're going to check me, okay? So I have this one, the Fantod Edward Gorey pack. This one is not a fortune telling card. It is a misfortune telling deck. I have the Atelier Tarot. This is a lovely 18th century deck of cards. And, it has lovely 18th century artwork. It's really beautiful. It is so lovely. Like that one. It's a good one, but I have one more option. For you. I have the Demon of the Day cards.
The choice is obvious. I would love to use the Demon of the Day cards, please.
Oh, okay. Well, here you go. I'll give you my Demon of the Day cards.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So as we do this, I'm going to consult
that.
my crystal ball. I'm going to look into this. I'm going to look into the ether, and I'm going to predict what I see in the future. Okay. All right. So let me see. First things that coming to me is in January of 2025, the richest man in the universe is going to buy the sun and change the name from the sun to X.
You know, I actually saw the sun when I had my eyes closed, so I knew.
All right, let's see what
That's
the demons
agreement.
have to say about your prediction. Let's
Huh.
see. Oh, I feel this one. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but it says education is a powerful weapon in the right hands.
What is the name? Spell it. I can't see.
Simsies. It's Simsies, the demon Simsies.
Simpsons. I don't know.
All right,
Simpsons.
let's go back. Let's consult the crystal ball again. I feel that in February of 2025, a great sea beast will rise out of the Pacific Ocean and become TikTok famous because he will start a new diet trend. And the diet is going to be called Leviathan.
And you only eat corn.
All right, let's see what the demons have to say about Leviathan. Oh, this one jumped out. Oh, concentrate on finding your power. Divinity comes from within and radiates your authority outward and around you. So I feel like that feels
Bael.
like, maybe the creature from the sea was with us the whole time, It was the friends we made along the way.
The true horrifying Leviathan from the Pacific Ocean was the friends we made along the way.
That's what I was trying to say.
I work very well with sea creatures. I am one with the mother of the river and all of her friends here. So I've got no problems with multi-armed Leviathan sea monsters. They're my friends.
See? They are our friends. The card was right.
I have
The card was right.
no qualms about them. They are everywhere, especially in this town. We're so watery.
It is. We're below sea level. So,
but even if we weren't, there's like underground rivers everywhere.
It's so
So
fabulous.
Not thin.
We certainly are. I'm getting another prediction. I feel another prediction coming in. I foresee that in the year 2025, if humanity is still alive, we will speak in time all the time, even when going to the bathroom. I think my ball is broke.
All right, let's see. Speak in rhyme all the time, even when we go to the bathroom. Oh. Divine revelations bring life-changing spiritual illumination. Be mindful of those revelations given by the burning bush.
That is so funny.
You've got a new
That is so
nickname
funny.
now. Burning.
The burning bush.
Maybe not the first. I don't know, but
we might need to put an ointment on that. So I feel like it's time to do a giveaway. What do you guys say? Do you think we should do a giveaway?
A giveaway.
So how about those of you who are reading in the comments, those of you, if you have a funny prediction, if you have a prediction that you think that we want Ms. Courtney Buckley to check, if you have something that you predict, I predict that you are going to put it right here in the comment section right here. You're going to predict it. And I also predict that it's my birthday and you're the one that's going to get a gift. I know we have.
You?
Well, we have from Mystery Control, we actually have a pillow that you can snuggle with and you can hold on to. It's right here. This is the pillow that you will be getting. So if you want to make a prediction, make it right now. Nathan is holding up that pillow of me right over there. This is the pillow that you will get from Mystery Control. It is the Devil Square pillow, and use it however you will. And if you would like to buy one, you can buy one right there at Mystery Control. Any predictions yet? Any
The
predictions?
demons have something to say about the giveaway because I was shuffling while you were explaining the rules. It says, remember the lessons of your ancestors. Knowledge of stones, plants, and astrology will lead to success, which I think means we've set a wonderful example, Richard-Lael, of how to make predictions for 2025. So everyone in the comments.
Oh, very good. It doesn't have to be funny, but let's make it a funny one. So this one says, prediction: we will all die. Well, we might. Let's die laughing. We'll all die laughing. I think that one. I predict sometime in 2025, I'll be visiting you in your home again, says Mickey. Okay, well, that's great. I predict that one is also true. Let's see if we can come up with anything a little bit funnier, something more wild. What could possibly happen? I mean, it's been a crazy year. So 2025 can only make it a little bit more crazy. I predict chaos, but sometimes that's good. Yes, that can also be.
I think it's something to do with aliens this year that's going to disrupt everyone.
You know,
aliens and the White House.
Please no.
No.
I do have an alien prediction. I have an alien prediction. Wait, let me see. I do have. Aliens. So I'm getting this message from up here. So what I'm trying is aliens are coming near the Earth. They will send out a probe, and the probe will come back and say no intelligent life.
Well, that's probably true, but
what does the card say about that one, Ms. Courtney?
Boy.
Courtney hate aliens.
Resentments festering below the surface can poison your daily life. Stop talking about aliens,
Richard-Lael. From inner Earth. Okay, that's what that means, right? They'll explode up through the White House.
What?
I think so.
I see a prediction that I like, and I'm going to read the cards about. Courtney meets the director of the Killing Tree in 2025. What? The cards are flying out of the deck about this. A promotion or advancement will bring wealth. Reconsider your previous choices. What appeared worthless is actually gold, aka the Killing Tree.
Had I known, Bloody Mary, I would have brought out Chance and Community Chest and pulled those cards.
Well, hold on.
See how they would answer.
This one says, consider your talents. How can they help you overcome any obstacles in your way? So I better get funnier, and then I can meet the director of the Killing Tree.
That works for me. Hey, what do we have here? We have a couple of other ones. I predict in 2025 we'll all be invaded by aliens, but then spit out the spaceship because we are too good for them. That's interesting. This one says the world as we know it will turn inside out and return back to the world we used to know. Oh, we used to know. Yeah. Okay, that's okay. I can see that one. I can see that happening. Bloody Mary, do you have any?
Just that alien one. I'm not. By the way, I'm not a big alien fan. I'm not afraid of them. I don't talk to them. But so it's not normal for me to bring up aliens, but I did. So something's coming. Otherworldly, but maybe interworldly. I don't know. I like the interdimensional theory. What do you think?
I love the interdimensional theory. I do love that. I love interdimensional beings because I am one.
That's true. I had a very horrible underworld interdimensional dream. Not horrible, but bizarre the other night. So if that's any kind of prediction, it's got to do basically with pigs, blood, and bacon.
That sounds like a morning ritual for me.
I'm on board. Yeah. Please invite me.
I don't dream a lot of pigs, but I did.
Autumn says prediction. I will come out of it maybe. I like that prediction, Autumn. Speaking of closets, let's talk about my closet. Um, I have come out of the closet so many times. I mean, I blew those doors off. I didn't even have closet doors when I came here. That's how far out of the closet that I am. But with that, in my closet, I have a lot of hats. I'm a man of many hats. And today's my birthday. I should be wearing a birthday hat, but I'm going to show you some hats that I love to wear. Many of you have seen me in this one. This one is my favorite. I wear this one all the time. Even when I travel interdimensionally, I oftentimes people have seen me wearing this particular hat right here. Now that is my favorite. But I want to talk about some other things.
Taught my grandson how to put on a hat when he's in his dream travels. That I just did yesterday at 2.5.
One must always be dressed. We're going to pick a winner. Okay.
Chicken dinners.
Well, let's see. Rob, we're going to pick a winner. How about, I guess Tabitha. Oh no, we'll give you something to Tabitha as well. But also, who was it that predicted that you would get to see the Killing Tree?
No, that was
the director of the Killing Tree.
That was Rob and Christine.
Oh, okay, because that was a good one. Well, then I think Tabitha Meadows, who predicts Cheeto will eat one too many McD burgers. So that is what we're going to do. That one, Tabitha Meadows, you get a pillow with my face on it because of course you do. More hats. Let's talk about more hats to wear. So
Napoleon, I can't.
This one is all the trend, in 18th century France.
Lovely chapeau.
You like that one? I came out of the closet. I came out as bi corn.
That's corn twice that we've used. One of the gifts has to be corn. Ears of.
So let's explore what other things we can talk about. You see,
that's my favorite.
I like the safari look. Yeah,
that's my favorite.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Let's see if I have one now. Damn it! Except I have glass.
Yes, I would love to see your hats because I have
glass all over the floor, Richard.
Oh, that's also my favorite.
This one is called a deer stalker. And here's a funny thing. People associate this with who?
Sherlock Holmes.
But I'm going to tell you, Sherlock Holmes, in the original story, it never mentions that he wore a deer stalker or carried a magnifying lens. Whoa, Mandela effect. Oh, Miss Courtney, I want you to get your cards back out because I have another prediction. I feel another prediction coming.
Oh, it's the resentment one.
I predict.
It's saying, do not talk about aliens anymore.
I predict that in 2025, lots of people will remember my fez, but not my name.
Oh, okay. Oh. Enemies will not be able to bring you harm. They will find themselves destroyed by the fire of auras.
Well, that's a good one. I like that. I like that one. That was pretty good. Nathan, do you have any predictions?
Be very careful. This is a family show.
Is it?
Yeah. Dear men in trench coats will rule the world.
Okay. Oh, I like your hat, Bloody Mary.
It has some fruit on it. I don't know if you can see it.
I love it.
My crown.
Mary, can we get you a little bit more in the center?
Let's see. There. Is that better?
There we go. So Nathan had a prediction that men in trench coats would.
Dear men in trench coats.
Oh, dear men in trench coats would rule the world. What
is there discord and strife around you?
Yes.
They must be overcome so you can move forward.
Oh, well, maybe that might mean something. That might mean. I love this one, Bloody Mary. This is a great one. I love that one. That's a fine
Well, it's
hat.
really a mask, but it has enough features that I'll say it's a hat.
Yeah, that's stunning.
You know, when I was a kid, when I was just a little boy, my mother used to love to read to me. It was her favorite thing, which is why I became a voracious reader myself. And one of the books that my mother used to read to me was Go Dogs Go. And it was so funny. It was so cute. It was about these dogs going to a party. And since it's New Year's Eve, you know, we're all going to this party. And throughout the interim, all along, all these dogs are getting in cars and they're going to this party. And there's a poodle and a hound dog. And the poodle will come in and say, "Do you like my hat?" And the hound dog will say, "No, I do not like your hat." And then it goes through. And then at the end, the poodle says, she's in this fabulous feathered bedazzled number. And she says, "Do you like my hat?" And the dog says, "I love your hat." So that is what we have on that. What time is it?
Get that book for my grandson.
Go Dogs Go. It is a good one. It is a really good book. We have actually a couple of books I would like to read to you. But you know what? We've got, before we do anything else, we've got some birthday greetings, and I would be honored to, I haven't seen these, so let's have some birthday greetings, shall we?
Happy birthday, Richard-Lael. Raise a cup of herbal tea in your honor. Have a magical year. Many happy returns. I love you.
Hi, happy birthday.
Happy birthday and a good new year.
Dear Richard-Lael, this is Lisa Morton saying that you are without doubt the most stylish man alive. I am very grateful to the universe for providing us with you, and I hope you have a very happy birthday, you handsome devil, you.
Hello, my friend. Colabre Sonic Goot, that is Scottish Gaelic for happy birthday to you. I'm sending so much love. May all your wishes come true.
Good morning, Richard-Lael. May you have the happiest of birthdays. May your day be full of magic and merriment. And may you have many more. You've been a great inspiration to me, and I'm so blessed to have you in my life.
Well, hello there and happy birthday and happiest of New Year's to you, Richard-Lael. My name's Brian. I'm from Houston, Texas. And I just want to say hello and to wish you all the best in this new year.
Hello, everyone. Greetings from Quebec, Canada. I'm not really good in English, but just want to say we love you here, and we are a bunch of great people behind Richard. Bonne fête, mon ami. Je t'aime beaucoup, beaucoup.
Hello, my friend. I know it's been a while, but your #1 Canadian fan, Curtis, didn't forget you. Happy birthday, happy prosperous new year, and have the best 2025.
Happy birthday, my sweet prince. I hope your birthday and the coming year are as extraordinary as you are.
Hey, Richard, happy birthday, and I hope you have a very good new year. And in general, I hope the world does too. But happy birthday, my friend. Much love and many blessings.
Hey, Richard-Lael, it's your partner in crime from Scared and Alone, David Sloan, and I'm here with my partner in crime, Robert the Doll. Hey, we want to say we're very grateful that you were born. We're very thankful for that, and we want to wish you a very happy birthday, and we hope you just have the most magical 2025 ever.
Happy birthday, Richard. It's Jim Clemente. You are the most unique, creative, and dedicated person I have ever met. I'm so happy you're in my life. Have a great one. Much love.
Hello.
That was
You have
beautiful.
a lot of lovely friends. I have
That was
something
really
I want to
beautiful.
say. I want to say happy birthday, but I want to pop the cork on this bottle that I generally have on the ancestral altar for my mother, because I'm giving a toast to your mother for making you. And I know she is your friend. I know she is on the other side, but we're inviting her in, giving her cream de menthe, because that's the only thing my mother would ever drink. And she told me later that's how she got in the mood. So I cheers to a little compliment to your mama and to you and for your birthday. So mote it be.
That was lovely. Thank you for that.
And I give you a little snap because this is our magical thing, a song rattle with the bell.
It was, I cannot tell you how honored that I truly am. And I I joke and I play around, but I really am so honored to be here with each and every one of you. And from the bottom of my heart, I love you so much. And I am so grateful. When I was a kid, when I was a boy, having a New Year's Eve birthday was a little bit hard because New Year's Eve was when everyone was away on Christmas vacation, and I couldn't have a party. And then I would get Christmas birthdays, and I really didn't like it. But then I realized something as I grew out of childhood, that I love New Year's Eve as my birthday because of this. I love that. I love that. It went on New Year's Day. Everything is closed. Everyone is hungover. Everyone has already forgotten all of their resolutions. But on New Year's Eve, there's so much hope. They can say, "Oh, I'm going to do better, and I want good things for my fellow mankind." And I that's for me why I love this day, and where
positive energy in the world. Yeah,
it's so much. It's hope, and that is what I want to give so badly to so many. Where are we on time? Because I want to make certain we do not miss the countdown in New York.
We have 9 minutes.
9 minutes. Okay.
I must leave before the countdown.
That is
to be here for the blessing because I've got someone waiting in the other room to drag me out into the world.
Well, then let us do that. I love you so much. Courtney and I have a few more things that we're going to be doing. I'm going to be reading a story a little bit later. We've got some beauty things that we're going to be trying out.
You know what? You can get in touch with me. I'll go in the bathroom and call my name like 3 times in the mirror with the lights off.
I've
played Bloody Mary.
I've heard that. I've heard about that.
You
I had
didn't do
nightmares
that?
about that in elementary school.
Oh my God, I did that. Yeah, but you didn't see anything evil or bloody or scary coming out. When I was 13 and doing 14, you saw who you were in a past life, or you saw what you would look like as an old woman.
Oh.
Or an older, the rite of passage. Before it got to be horror film infused.
I can't wait to look like an old
horror film generation.
What?
I can't wait to look like an old woman.
You can go in there. Here, just look at me, mirror in the wall. Happy birthday! I'm serious. Call me later in the mirror. You got to do Bloody Mary at a slumber party. It's just whatever.
It's true. You'll pop back in a little bit later.
Maybe I can. I will try.
Through the mirror.
Through the mirror, my darling. Nice meeting all of you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Maybe
care.
I'll have a prediction by then. You caught me off guard. Ow! It bit me.
Take care,
I'm
my
tiptoe
dear.
through the shards of glass. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, that's so lovely. Wow. I'm so lucky. I really am so lucky. And mostly I'm lucky because I have 2 of my favorite people right here in this room, right here, Ms. Courtney Buckley and Mr. Nathan Buckley. I love you both so much.
And the world is lucky because we get to have you.
Well, thank you, darling. And you know what I was thinking? I was thinking we've got about how many minutes now? 7 minutes?
Yep.
So what if we did some beauty things? Because I'm going to tell you, everyone, one of the number one questions is people ask me is your complexion. And I thought, you know what, tonight, you're right. Maybe I need to do something about it. So the first thing that we're going to do is I rummaged through my kitchen and I had to put some things into some salvaged bottles, some old bottles, because, you know, it's just nice to recycle. I care about the environment. So I rummaged through my countertops and I got some things that I'm sure it's perfectly safe. I got something and put it in the strychnine bottle because I'm
Beautiful.
sure it's perfectly safe.
I heard that helps the pores.
That's what I heard. I mean, the coughing up blood is only part of it. It's good for the lips. I have something called cyanide potassium poison. It says that's
good for cleansing. You get rid of all the bacteria.
Oh, you know, I hadn't thought of that.
Mhm.
And then I have arsenic
Toner. Yep.
That makes sense. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just give a little bit of a rinse of my face, and I'm going to just pour this arsenic right in there, and I'm going to give a little bit of a rinse. What do you have? Do you have anything special?
We're gonna join you. We don't have anything as advanced or fancy as all of that. We have the dollar face masks from Target, if you will, if you want to get fancy about it. So Nathan will be doing a refreshing watermelon peel off mask. There you go.
Oh, I like that.
I have a cleansing aloe vera mask, but I did get one of those fancy headbands to push my hair back, like the fuzzy ones that you see all the influencers use. My head's too big. So I'm going to use my famed sunglasses, not to shun anyone on Richard-Lael's birthday, but instead to hold my bangs back.
How fabulous. How
Right.
fabulous. Well,
this is the look.
It's a beautiful look. 4 minutes. We've got 4 minutes.
I have my world clock up on my screen, so I got eyes on the prize.
I'm going to put on, people always talk about my complexion. I'm going to put on something for my complexion and make it better. I'm going to put on, ooh, look, I'm green. I'm already starting to defy gravity.
Oh, you're going to be popular.
Someone's a witch. Are you a bad bitch?
Wow. Mine, does yours smell like poison? Because mine does. So I wonder if they got mixed up at all.
I mean, mine smells like green tea and dirt, which is actually what mine is. Oh, this is so.
Yours is dry. It's clear.
So if yours is clear, mine is green.
Mine is white. It looks like something I won't mention. It looks like glue.
Oh, that's delightful.
Yep.
That's the glue that holds us all together.
Oh, yeah. We got 3 minutes.
3 minutes it is. I'm already preparing myself to go to bed. Look at that.
I don't know how, you know what I forgot to do is bring a towel in here. So I don't know how I'm going to get any of this off.
That is so funny. Well, I did get a towel, and in my towel, I also, you know, I brought a little finger bowl, and so that I can wet my hands and I can do this.
Yeah. You know, I thought I did something because I remembered to order this a few days ago. That was the extent of my thinking about it, obviously.
So I have cucumbers, which are supposed to be really good.
Oh, there you go.
For the eyes. I feel like not Coraline, the Grand Dame. What's her name? I don't know.
Oh, from the witches.
No, from Coraline.
Oh.
The other mother?
The Belle Dame. Yeah, the other mother. So on some buttons. Oh, that was fun. Let's see. We have 2 minutes. Oh, this is so exciting. Let's roll the die. Hold on. Let's see what we come up with. Maybe because it's such a gamble. 2024 was a gamble. Let's gamble on this. I have 2 here. Nathan, is it going to be above 7 or is it going to be below 7?
If my sources are correct, it's going to be above 7.
Above 7.
Likely 8.
Oh.
You are pretty darn good. It is above 7. It is actually 10.
Whoa. Oh. Nice job.
We have just 1 minute. 1 minute to midnight, my lovelies. 1 minute. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Well, we still have half a minute. We've got like 45 seconds, Nathan. Nathan, what are you going to do in 2025?
I'm gonna survive, or
Okay.
try to, at the very
That
least.
makes sense to me. That makes sense to me.
And try not to kill anybody in the process.
Well, I don't think that you will, my dear.
Right.
I think that you will.
don't-
Colin says Richard-Lael is going to start the new year as a green witch. I like it. I am the green man. Ooh.
I am not going to talk about what my face looks like. So
here we go. We've got almost 10 seconds.
10,
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Oh no, I forgot. Quick, going. Help!
That was melodious. That was absolutely melodious. I loved every second of that, Courtney Buckley. That was so good.
Well, I came
what was that?
prepared. I came prepared.
You
except
did
for a
come
towel.
prepared. Hey, what do you say we give something else away?
I love that.
I think what should we talk about now? Why should we give something away, Courtney Buckley?
Okay, so I actually do have something. It's not your birthday related, but because it's midnight on New Year's, I don't believe in New Year's resolutions because I think that just sets you up to fail. But I do always like to try to do something in the new year, something different. So last year, or the year before last year, I set a reading goal because I wanted to read more. And so I set a goal of 15 or of 12 books, one for each month, and I read 15. And this year I set a goal, I doubled it, I made it for 24, and I read 40. So I'm improving.
Wow.
So this year I'm setting a goal to read 36 36 books. And I think I'm going to smash it. But I would love to know what your goal is, and then I'm wondering if we can ask everybody in the comments what their goal might be or their resolution is, and we can give away something to someone who has a good goal. Well, everyone's goals are good. But.
So my New Year's resolution is that in 2025, I am going to screw trying to get thinner. I am just going to be fat and happy.
I love that.
In 2025, I am going to continue wearing black because it makes me look thinner, and then I don't feel badly about eating the pizza guy.
You should never feel badly about eating the pizza guy.
In 2025, I'm going to slow down my purchase of Victorian items because I have no more room. You saw my house. I don't have any more room. I think that's what I'm going to do. What this one? Alyssa says, I want to live my life in a way that would make my dad proud. That's nice.
I love that.
I think that's a beautiful one. Do you have any goals here? Sign them here. Throw my dogs frisbee more. Diana, if you PM me, you are the winner. You are going to get the pillow. Throw my dogs more frisbees. That is, dogs are wonderful. Dogs are so good. I love them, love them, love them. Diana, you get a pillow. You get a car. No, actually, you don't. You don't get a car. Dana says, my New Year's resolution is to work on my mental health and start my new career.
I love that.
Mickey says, my goal is to get more exercise. Very good. Very good goals. Very good things. I think, though, that we should, what do you say we read a little bit from The Raven? Since we were talking about your goal was to read more, what do you think?
Does it count as my first book of the year? I think it should.
I think it should. It is technically. Let me see. The Raven. Let's read from The Raven.
Oh, we're getting some really good ones.
Oh, my New Year's resolution is to paint 12 finished paintings. That's a good one. My goal is to take my power back and continue, become the person who I am meant to be, continuing my journey. That is a good one, Rachel. More S&A? Yes, I love that.
I want to live to be my authentic self.
More
Malika, that's a good one.
More scared and alone. That is definitely a goal of ours. That's lovely. These are all beautiful ones.
Thanks for sharing them.
Yeah, those are really good goals. Those are really good goals. So let us find the Raven. Let's see, page 69.
Nathan, it's your favorite number.
All right, are you ready for this?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Since it is midnight, let's do it. The Raven. Oh, I'm very old these days. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over a many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door, "only this and nothing more." Ah, distinctly I remember, it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books a crease of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden, whom the angels named Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before. So that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door, some late visitor entreating entrance to my chamber door. This it is, and nothing more." Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. "Sir," said I, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is, I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door. Darkness there, and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning, soon again I heard a tapping, somewhat louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely that this is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what threat is, that is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind, and nothing more." Open here I flung the shutter, when with a many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven on the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mine of lord or lady, perched above my chamber door, perched above the bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, sir. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much. We were just reading The Raven, but we'll come back to that, or maybe not.
I told our producer I will come back in when Richard-Lael's done reading because I do not want to interrupt.
Oh, that's
and he's like, "Oh, it'll be fine. Just jump in."
That is
Courtney.
Okay. I'm glad to see you. Hello, my friend.
Oh, it's happy birthday. I have like 55 minutes because you're in New Orleans, so I have not missed it.
Oh, that's right. You do have but you have a birthday coming up, don't you?
Yes, on January 4th. Capricorns rule forever.
I think so. Now, Jason, why aren't you wearing a face mask? You see, you didn't come prepared to wear stuff on your face.
I need a towel. Nathan's peeling his skin off.
I do have a tiara. I mean, I'm trying.
You are certainly trying. So, Jason, my birthday is tonight, and so tomorrow we do Witches Movie Coven, which of course
Yes.
you're part of. And Jason, my movie is going to be Death Becomes Her. What is your movie that you're going to do?
We are going to do Anchorman, which is everyone's favorite witchcraft movie because Ron Burgundy does say "Great Odin's Raven" at one point.
Well, we were
It
just
counts.
discussing
It
the
counts.
Raven, so maybe we summoned you that way.
Absolutely, that would always summon me.
I have to admit, Jason, I've never seen it.
Right here, Mommy.
But
Thank you.
for those of you who are,
Thank you.
those of you who do not know, Jason, you are an author. How many books is it you've written? Like 100.
I have written 9 books. My 10th will be published in May, so it's very exciting.
That is exciting. What is? Can you talk about your new book?
My next book will be called High Priest. It's about Raymond Buckland. It's the story of the guy who wrote Uncle Bucky's Big Blue Book, which is a very famous witchcraft tome. It has a blue cover and a giant pentagram on it. It's very exciting. Courtney, you look quite fetching tonight, I must say.
Thanks. Because
he has a mask on.
I thought it was going to be green. It was white, and I didn't bring a towel in this room with me. So
Okay.
That's what's happening.
I'm glad Nathan is up and about too.
Yes.
Well, of course he is. He's part of my birthday celebration. Wait, which eye is it? It's this eye.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm very excited about the Raymond Buckland book, which will be out the first full week of May, like May 7th or 8th or something like that.
That's so amazing. What else do you have going on?
Tonight I'm at my local wine bar celebrating New Year's Eve here in beautiful California. I'm sitting outside because it's only like 55 degrees, which is warm enough.
That is warm enough, actually.
Yeah.
Courtney, what's the weather like in Massachusetts?
Well, right, it's milder today. It's been freezing. Like, feels like negative. Christmas feels like negative 12, I think. Yeah.
No.
But now we're in the 40s, so it feels like tropical. Basically.
We have a frost warning tonight, so everybody's pretty worried here. You know, it's a pretty big deal.
I'm going to tell you, my face is freezing because this is an aloe mask. So the longer it sits here, the colder my face gets. That's a thing that's happening.
I love it. I love it. Your face is tingly.
It is, and cold.
You know what? When I was buying, I'm going to tell you a little secret, and I was actually a little bit worried. So when we were going to do this face mask thing, I thought, well, I've got a couple of other ones, and I actually bought a face mask with snail slime in it. I'm not even making it up. I bought a mask with snail slime, and I thought, oh, okay, that's kind of fun, and it kind of goes on over your face, which is scary enough. And you're supposed to put it on until, and I quote, "it gets hard."
It looks like that's what mine did. So.
Whoa.
And I
did
not leave it on until it was dry, and I took that mask off, and my face was red in a circle, and I was so afraid that I was going to look like the sun for my birthday celebration tonight. But thankfully, there's a little thing called makeup.
You look fabulous, as always, sir. As always.
Thank you. Not bad for a man of 93. No, I'm just kidding. How old do you think I am? Don't try to flatter me.
33.
I look 33.
I know. Sorry. I thought I'd go on the high range.
I am 78 years old. And now, a warning. No one gets it. It's Death Becomes Her. I'm quoting Death Becomes Her.
I have to rewatch tomorrow before the show.
I love Death Becomes Her. I put that on all the time. 37. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. I am 73 years old. Hey, Jason, I think that we should give it one more giveaway. We've done one for the prediction of the future. We have done one for a New Year's resolution. I think it's time to give things away. What would you recommend? What would you suggest? It can be about anything. You can ask a question. You can make some predictions. What do you think we should ask about?
Wow, that is. I feel like you've taken the two obvious ones going into the new year. Wow, I feel like I'm on the spot now. A prediction or a question about.
So here's the way that we did it. So Courtney and I, we were dealing with predictions, and maybe you could make a funny prediction. Like I predicted, for instance, that the richest man in the world was going to buy the sun, and then he was going to change its name from the sun to XXX. And then the demon card said that was going to happen. Then there was a prediction where I said that there was a great sea beast was going to rise out of the Pacific Ocean, and it was going to be TikTok famous, and it was going to start a diet trend named Leviathan. And then and the demon card said that was accurate. And then I said that in the future we were all going to see the moon. It was true. Do you have one of those?
I have a prediction, and you can tell me what the cards say about this prediction. But I feel as if in 3 months there will be a great sigh and much gnashing of teeth as the price of eggs does not drop to 70 cents a dozen. That is what I'm feeling. You will feel the despair throughout America.
Okay, let's see what the cards have to say about that.
Not the eggs.
Hidden dangers may yield unexpected good fortune. These should be discovered naturally and without force.
Well, good. So Valet says that you should seek out eggs naturally. I hope everyone has chickens.
Yes. I mean, I don't really know what that means, if I'm correct or not, but I did like the prediction.
I think it means, if I'm interpreting it correctly, that it's the find out portion of events of the FAFO, right? So all of us who did not participate in the first half of that are going to enjoy watching the second half of that.
I do sometimes love great gnashings of teeth when, I can also say I told you so. I really think that's fun.
Well, let's change the subject, because we are here on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and let's, as much as I agree with both of you, that I do, let's talk about something fun. Starbucks. Let's talk about Starbucks.
Wait, but this just said what you said. This said resentments festering below the surface can poison your daily life. Let go of those things that no longer serve you. Oh, and Richard-Lael just put a whole manner of poisons on his face.
It is. It's. I put some arsenic and some cyanide potassium, and I put some strychnine. I was just digging in my cupboard for things.
Speaking of poison, I feel like I should get back to poisoning myself for the new year, because it's very loud out here, and our producer keeps muting me anyways. Richard-Lael, happy birthday, my friend. I love that I get to celebrate your birthday with you, at least for a few minutes
I love to see you
every night.
I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and I can't wait to hear your Mankey movie minute.
Oh no, I have to do work and write something. Courtney, I love you too. Richard-Lael, I love you. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy birthday.
Happy New Year, Jason. Oh, that was lovely. I didn't finish The Raven, but that's okay. We don't need to. If you want to know about The Raven, you can actually find The Raven yourself. What does it say? Richard-Lael, come out with a makeup line, chloroform concealer.
I like that.
That's funny. That is funny. I do want to give away one more pillow. We've given away 2 pillows. I want to give away one more pillow.
What about our everybody's favorite Richard-Lael memory?
Oh,
To
well,
bring it back to your birthday.
speaking of memories, that's a good one. Let's show some pictures of when I was a child, because they're fun. So we started out. We saw the one with my little mustache. You saw that one. That was my very first picture. This is how it actually looked. This is the unaltered version. I was 5 days old, I believe, when that picture was taken. I remember it so well. This is my second birthday. This is my niece. If you're looking at the picture, she's on the left of the screen. We are 2 days apart. That's Christina. She'll be having her birthday in 2 days. This is, I believe I was 3 in this picture. I was going to, my sister was getting married, and my niece and I, not my sister's child, but my brother's child, my niece and I were the ring bearer and the flower girl in that one. What do we have up next? This one is my first birthday. That's my mother. And when she came to visit me after her passing, she was in that very same dress right there. This was another niece's birthday. I was about 7 in that picture. Aww. And then this is when I was only, in about 1980. You can't tell, but I'm not actually in the forefront. I'm actually that green light behind them. That's actually where I am. And that's my favorite of me. What is your favorite memory of me?
Well, how about all of the times, and there were more than one, that you saved my actual life on Scared and Alone? I'm convinced of that.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, because for some reason, from the get-go, when we started doing that show, no matter what was happening in or around me, your voice is always the voice that I connect to. So when you tell me get out, run, go away from there, sometimes that's the only thing I register is your voice.
But I have saved you, but there was a time I almost killed you.
Well,
during one of our episodes of Witches Movie Coven.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a Christmas episode about a certain tree.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Rob has a clip of that, don't you, Rob? Maybe. I don't know, but I think there is. Lisa says, would be Richard-Lael in pink and blue suits. That's a good one. Lisa, if you message me, you also, with your address, you will get a pillow for that comment. That's a good one. Do we have that clip of a Witches Movie Coven? I've only recently become friends with Richard-Lael. I am Renee from social media.
Okay. Richard-Lael, let's look at your painting. What did you just do? You had a lovely landscape, and now there's a red axe going right through that, straight out of The Shining, frankly. What? And 1912. That just came up?
Yep. And there's a man in the window.
That's phenomenal. Are you considering this a finished piece now?
I think so. I think if I did anything else, it would detract.
Wow.
I contemplated painting that little girl that I saw over and over with the little bows in her hair.
Yeah, Ina.
Ina, but I felt like she didn't want to be there in the first place. She liked looking in the mirror. She liked playing with the things on the dresser. She didn't want to be there.
Mm.
And I felt it was wrong for me to paint her. That was not the clip that I was expecting, but that was a good show from the day that I did it. I was actually thinking of when we were back at we were doing Witches Movie Coven, and I was explaining my rendition as to what had happened with the killing tree, and you died laughing. That one is being processed. So I think, Lisa, you were one of the first ones. Was that what I said? Yes. So Lisa, you are going to get the pillow. We've given away three pillows. We have, what do we have right here? Richard-Lael, can I win a pillow? Yes, Malika, you win a pillow too. So message your address. Everyone who's won a pillow, message me. You get a pillow with my face on it. You can cuddle it, you can snuggle it, you can put some pins in it.
You can peel off your face mask and leave the bits on it for your mother to clean up later. That's what you do.
That
That's a
is
choice.
also true. That is also true. You can also buy one right here. Cindy says, my favorite Richard-Lael memory is when I saw him on Ghost Adventures and he frightened me. Then I got to know him through University Magicus classes and realized what a sweetheart he is. Oh, that's so lovely. Alyssa says, congratulations, Lisa. It's a little concerning that there are, in fact, clips where Richard-Lael almost got Courtney killed. Well, I mean, she died laughing because we were doing her favorite film, which is The Killing Tree. And that was one that I thought was kind of funny. That was my favorite memory because it involved you, and I love you.
Right back at
I love
you.
you so much. A Richard-Lael pillow can cause a fight, but it's worth it. Ha ha. That's funny. I'll have to buy one. I'm happy. You know what? I'm going to give out one more. Alyssa, you got one too. If I've told you got a pillow, you got a pillow. Message me in my DMs. We'll send you the pillow. You just message me your address. We've given out, I think, 5 of them. Did we give out 5?
I think so. There was just a whirlwind of pillows in your Oprah moment just now, so I'm not sure how many total. I think 5 or 6.
I think we're only going to give away 6. Oh, here we go. Here's where now her boyfriend kills the woman.
I'm sorry, we need that on his shirt. The Christmas tree, who is now her boyfriend.
The Christmas tree is now her boyfriend. Kills her, and then oh, actually, I like having all of these extra limbs. And so he goes on this rampage to go kill this woman because he was apparently a serial killer. And this girl was the survivor girl in the previous film that thankfully never happened. Probably would have been a better film. It would have been a better film because he was an actual person who was actually killing people. Anyway, so this woman ends up by sending him to be murdered in prison by dropping soap or something. I don't remember that part. I wasn't paying too close of attention. But now he's a tree. Now he is making like a tree and getting out of here. And he and so he goes on this killing rampage and he realizes that he likes to have all of his things. And he wanders in the woods and he gets lost because trees do. And then he gets to this house, which is not the Rocky Horror Mansion, but he gets to the house, and of course, there's all of the girls. All of these. Why are there all these girls at this big old castle? Why? I don't know. There's all of these girls, and about where he had killed the parents in that room, and she's dressed like, I don't remember, like a champagne bottle. I was half drunk. I don't drink, but I was drunk. Anyway, she was dressed like something, and then the tree comes through the woods, and someone pulls up and says, "Oh, look, someone must have dropped your tree off." And then they're trying to find where this Christmas tree comes from, and they get to the house, and the tree is killing people right and left, and the tree decides that it's going to shut all of the power off to the house, excepting the fact that the lamps and the Christmas lights still work. So he only actually just turned off the light switch. And then, because they're British, the one says, "Love, I'm going to go out the garden and go at the back. I'm going to go at the back." And the other one says, "No, don't do that. You know they're up there. No, I'm going to go." So they end up, of course, being dead because they're not the survivor girl. And then I think I turned it off at this point or fell asleep because I don't remember how it ended, but I think that's pretty close to the ending.
Oh my goodness, you don't remember
the flashbacks. So yeah, the scenes. Young Ozzy Osbourne and old Stevie Nicks kill people, and then yeah, that was what was the one thing I don't remember.
the Christmas tree, the lightsaber battle between the flying Christmas tree.
Her parents come down. That's right. So they're in the woods. He's trying to kill the survivor girl, but then the angel tree comes down, and it's actually the girl's parents. Oh, we know who you are. No, we're not your wife. No, that's not who we are. No, we're her parents, and you're evil. The end. Classic.
Speechless. My chest hurts.
So that was a very good memory.
I have tears from laughing so hard while watching that. I forget. I only remember bits and pieces of that episode at a time because it's just if I remember the whole thing, it's too much because it was so funny. That's my favorite episode I think that we've done.
That was my favorite too. Mickey asked for a pillow. Mickey, you get a pillow. Sean, you get a pillow. If I told you got a pillow, message me. I will give you a pillow. Just because I'm feeling generous. It's a new year. It's the same old me. It's the same old me. Happy New Year. We only have about one more minute before we go. Courtney, we're going to see you tomorrow, right?
I'll be there. I haven't watched the movie yet, but I will be watching it tomorrow.
You are going to love it. Yes, tomorrow we have on Witches Movie Coven, we have Death Becomes Her. If you have not seen it, make certain that you tune in, go watch the film, and then watch us tomorrow night at, I can't remember the time. Anyway, tomorrow night, I'll post all of the, I'll think about it tomorrow. Courtney, how can we find you?
I am the Themes on all social medias, Twitch for playing video games, Instagram, you have to request me, Facebook, Courtney Buckley, TikTok at the Themes. So you can find me everywhere. But I would like to say the happiest of birthdays to you. We love you so immensely.
Oh, I love you too.
We're so grateful to have you. Oh, we're cheersing.
Nathan is saluting me. Thank you, Nathan. I raise a glass to both of you, to my friends. I love you so much. I am so glad to see you here. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you tomorrow at Witches Movie Coven at our usual time. And I love you all so much. Happy New Year.
We love you too.
We love you.
Thanks, everybody.
Happy birthday.